Hey Aries, welcome to a reading. I tried doing your reading earlier today. It was all 20 minutes and then recorded, not realizing that my microphone was muted. And it wasn't that it wasn't plugged in because it was, which had me thinking that it was working. But my OBS system that I use to record these videos, the source of the audio didn't have anything. And I'm like, that's weird. Why would this setting change? But anyway, I figured let me try again. Okay. We're gonna do like Aaliyah says, dust ourselves off and try again. And I'm using a different deck. I'm literally sitting on my foot right now because I just feel like it. So um I'm using this beautiful deck. Look at that. Heaven, what is it called? As a matter of fact, let me show you guys. Heaven and Earth Tarot. Love this damn deck. Okay, let's keep it moving. Let's see what's going on with Aries spirit. Very first card is the strongest. Wow, the Temperance came out. Oh my God, healing. Aries, you're healing. Congratulations. And you have so much angelic protection. Things could be feeling like they're going slow, right? You may be feeling like you need to stay flexible with things. If one thing doesn't work, you got to try something else. Kind of like my hair. I discovered moisturizing shampoo and I was like, I have textured hair. Oh my God. Hold on, Aries. Ugh. Okay, now I'm sitting with my legs crossed. Yeah, I feel like you're in this slow moving. If I were to imagine you on a boat, you're kind of just sifting through the waves. So I like this. So Spirit is saying good on this because you're understanding that you can't rush anything and you have to stay flexible. You got the 10 of Pentacles. Why? Because success and generational wealth comes with patience and flexibility. I like this. You know, look, see wealth card right there, 10 of Pentacles. Aries, I'm talking to a collective that is so divinely protected, ancestrally, down to the ancestral line. You have royalty, okay? Royal energy, very multiple lives in the past. And I just got in my head, each playing an integral part of your present life. You've been working towards this for so long. I feel like this lifetime, Aries, you're going to get it right. Right? I mean, you're starting off with patience. Lord knows you struggle. You have the Eight of Swords over here. So you have, okay. So let's see what's going on with the Eight of Swords. Because this is telling me that someone feels like they're stuck in their mind. So let's get that Eight of Swords. Ooh, the Devil. Okay. Here we go with this devil ass energy. There's somebody from the past, Aries. Look how beautiful these cards. I'm going to have to show you all the damn cards. Look how beautiful. Somebody from the past. So you can still be thinking about somebody. They could be thinking about you. Okay. Strong energetic cord still here for some of you. Some of you are actually healing. And as you heal, you release and things like that. But someone can't stop thinking about you obsessively. That the fact that you've moved on, for some of you, you could have actually moved away from them. You know what I mean? Like physically with the Six of Swords here. So remember I said you're on the water, the waves, and you're kind of just going with it? I told you, I kid you not, the Temperance, you're going onto smoother waters. The next 6 weeks is going to be so amazing, Aries. You're going to start to see a lot of things improve over time. And you do have somebody here who's definitely thinking about you, thinking about the better times, thinking about you sexually. They're a bit codependent, addicted, obsessed. This could be lovers. This could be friends, siblings that feel a very strong tie to you where they can't stop thinking about you. So if you feel like you can't stop thinking about someone, know that it's because they can't stop thinking about you. And they're secretly wishing that things can get better between you two and that you guys could have some sort of reunion. Okay? So just a heads up on that. Some of you guys, now let's get outside people, right? Some of you guys, maybe have nobody in your life and this is just you, right? This could talk about revisiting childhood wounds around codependencies, addictions, possessiveness, unhealthy attachments. Some of you children, look at me. See, I feel like I'm talking to your inner child. Some of you have had a very unhealthy upbringing where there was a lot of abuse in whatever form that is. And maybe you felt neglected by your parents, right? So some of you could be walking around with some inner child wounds about feeling seen, feeling understood, feeling compassion and empathy, right? Some of you could have issues around your parent relationships. Some of you with your mother, some of you with your father, or whoever that was close to you in your child rearing. And there is this energy for some of you where you need to revisit your childhood wounds. And, there's a self-sabotaging energy because of possibly the neglect of a parent. And that can be very deep for some of you. So some of you guys could be trying to heal your childhood wounds in regards to feeling seen, feeling understood, feeling loved. Um, uh, okay, I got something here and I got chills. Understanding the difference about relationships, when the difference between dependence and independence, right? Some of you have been in relationships that were very codependent, where you lost your identity, you kind of conformed into each other, into some sort of, I'm gonna say, hellhole, right? And you've lost yourself, right? And this could have been from experiences that you had growing up of seeing unhealthy relationships. Some of you could have had very unhealthy relationships with your parents where it was codependent, controlling, possessive, right? Abusive. And it kind of came into your adulthood as well. And I feel like for some of you Aries out there, you're trying to heal that. You're trying to get through that. You're revisiting your childhood. Okay. So be careful of self sabotaging energies. Be careful of imposter syndrome. Actually, let's get a shadow card on that. Where is my shadow? Here we go. Let's get some shadow on that energy, spirit. Attachment. There it is. I kid you not. You see what I'm saying, guys? You see what I'm saying? And look at the beautiful butterfly that wants to transform. So if you've been seeing butterflies, that is an indication of transformation. And it says clinging, dependence, addiction, right? So some of you guys could also have addiction issues for some of you. Okay. True growth requires letting go, right? Letting go of what? The thoughts that keep replaying over your mind about your childhood, the thoughts about a relationship, the actual being in a relationship very unhealthy that you need to move away from. Some of you guys need to physically move away from somebody because they're so obsessive that they will never leave you alone living in the same place. Just a heads up. You know what I mean? We're like legal for some of you, like very unhealthy. And I'm getting very emotional right over here. Well, obviously in my heart, but it's scary. I think some of you might be a little scared about, if you are in a relationship that's very abusive, there is a fear about moving, how you're going to leave this person, right? How are they going to react? How are they going to behave? Or you have already left this person, but this person's very obsessive to where you might need a restraining order on this person, right? So some of you could be thinking about, damn, I really got to think about my location. How am I going to deal with this situation? Some of you some of you could have a friend, or if it's you, that you are in a relationship and it's like SOS, like, please help me. I can see somebody like on a roof, like they're giving signals that they need help. So if you are this person, Aries, and spirit is telling you that there is a way, you might have to actually physically leave. Oh, hold on, potential spam. Hold on. Physically leave your location to be away from this person. You might have to relocate. Some of you might need to consult with like a friend if you have one, or someone to help you figure out a way to get yourself out of this situation. Some of you, there could be somebody outside of you in this situation and could be needing help. Okay. So Aries, there is a big emphasis on releasing unhealthy attachments. Okay. Yeah, look at that. The Knight of Swords, they go to war. So there's a need for courage, determination, assertiveness in your communication as far as what you are needing, seeking, and what you need to do for yourself. Okay? Moving with power, Aries. Moving with power. All right, what's going on with Aries? There it is. Hierophant reverse and the Page of Wands in reverse. For some of you, there's somebody dealing with child issues. Childhood wounds for some of you. Some of you have a child you're having issues with. So if you, or maybe issues around school for some of you, that's not going to resonate for all of you. Some of you are dealing with inner childhood wounds in regards to your creativities, in regards to your passions and excitement. Some of you may feel like you start something but never finish it. Some of you might be interested in delving into studies, but you don't want to delve into studies that are the normal studies. But you never, okay, here's what I'm getting. It's like you want to do something that you feel is against the social norm, but will it be accepted, right? For some of you, you have childhood wounds that you have to go to therapy for. For some of you, you are questioning religion. You're questioning everything that you've thought to be. And for some of you, you have a physical child that's being a little brat. For some of you, for some of you, you're not communicating with somebody because they're not a committing type of individual, or their values don't match your values, or they're very, very petty, predictable behavior. So I do feel, Aries, like right now, there's a lot of emphasis on relearning. Yep, the hang one right over here. You're thinking a lot. There's a lot on your mind. A lot on your mind. And I think it has a lot to do with the temperance. You're in this stillness. You're really trying to find your way. Find your way home. And I'm not saying physically. For some of you, that could be physical. Maybe you don't feel like you belong where you live, right? But I feel mostly this is your soul, finding your way back to yourself by by breaking the things that you have been, quote unquote. No, let me go backwards. What have you been influenced to believe, right? So there's a lot of thought here. Let's get that Hierophant clarified. What's Hierophant clarified? Six of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you guys are going to school. You're possibly in school, not all of you. There's maybe one person going to school and they're struggling because they can't afford to go to school. Maybe there's unpaid tuition, can't afford certain things. So for those of you in school and studies, um, check for the churches or other charities that could maybe help you pay, maybe for bills, even if you're not in school, right? Maybe for bills, something. For some of you, there could be issues around child support, right? There could be an issue around that. Um, but overall, I do feel like for some of you, there is an energy where you could be dealing with somebody that tends to overpower themselves. They take, but they don't give back. So you got to be careful, Aries, of giving too much of yourself, and giving too little of yourself to yourself. You know what I'm saying? There's something about balance. Okay. Yeah, Five of Pentacles is here hidden. Yeah, some of you could be feeling um, exiled from the church, or maybe you've lost your faith in church, or maybe you're trying to find your way, or somebody feels outcasted by you. There's a lot about that. Let me look more into this because I'm feeling like this is a very strong energy. If you're dealing with material troubles, finances, health, it's temporary because the Five of Pentacles is here, but also don't forget to seek out help from charity. There is charity available to some of you. I'm not going to say everyone there's charity. I'm going to be realistic. There could be charity for some of you out there if you were to seek out to it, especially if you were to go to the church. I don't know if it's a fear of entering a church or going back to the church or leaning towards the church, but there are traditional places that you can go to that can help give charity. So if you're needing money, Aries, don't be afraid to ask for help. Okay. If you're needing faith, don't be afraid to go into a church, even if you don't believe the religion. There's something, at least for me, very special about stepping into a place of worship, because a lot of people go there to repent, to pray. And I always believe that there's strength in prayer. Okay. So some of you are not religious. Some of you used to be religious. There's something about that you're questioning. Some of you are in relationships where you feel taken over by the other person, and then you feel like you're getting taken advantage of. So Aries, Spirit is saying, what is your values, right? Where do your values lie? How can you find balance? How can you give equally into different areas of your life, right? How can you find the balance? How can you seek help? How can you seek refuge? Um, huh. I want to get a clarifier on the Temperance and the Hierophant spirit. Okay, I wanted to say this and I'm just getting chills. For some of you, you may have forgotten. No, for some of you, you may feel. One second. What is going on? Sorry. See, nurse. Hello. All right, Aries. Sorry about that. That was a school nurse. My kid bumped his head. Anyway, I want to pull on the Temperance and the Hierophant. Okay, I was getting a channeled message. For some of you, you may have felt forgotten by God. You know, for some of you, you were very religious, and maybe things that have happened in your life made you sway away from religion. Maybe you felt forgotten. Maybe you started questioning, does God really exist? Maybe you felt like your prayers weren't being answered. Um, so Spirit wants you to know that they are there. They are there with you, okay? So if some of you feel like you need to return back to the church, right? For some of you, feel free to do that. You know, find refuge is what I'm feeling. Find your way. Okay, let me get the clarifier on the Temperance and the Hierophant. There it is. Five of Cups, Ace of Cups reverse. Yeah. Some of you feel like you were forgotten, that God doesn't love you, that the divine doesn't love you, because why would you be in a situation that you're in? Why would you have experienced the things that you have experienced? And there's a lot of sadness and loss, you know, feelings of disappointment, all the things that you lost. So some of you are so focused on the disappointments, you know? Um, yeah. But you're not forgotten, Aries. So what do I want to say to this? Soulfully, your soul signed up for this, right? You had a past life for many past lives. And you're here to break generational curses. You're here to heal the things you didn't heal in your past life. So every experience that you're going through is no coincidence. It is meant confirmation at 238. Okay. Um, you're meant to experience these things to highlight things that you still need to heal within yourself that may be subconscious to you, things that maybe you've swept under the rug. Okay. Um, some of you are dealing with someone that you're with, and there's disappointment there because you don't feel like there's love and it's unreconcilable. And so, therefore, what do you do? So, there's so many things going on here, Aries. It's 18 minutes already. Oh my God. So, let me see something here. Where's Aries? Where's Aries at? Let's get Aries energy. Let's get deeper with Aries. Empress in reverse, Judgment, Lovers. My God, so much about relationships. So Spirit is highlighting relationships, Judgment, Empress, reverse, and the Lovers. Some of you guys, this is not going to resonate for all of you, so take these things as they resonate. I'm seeing here miscarriages, so my condolences. Some of you have had failed pregnancies, and you may have a relationship where you see the one, but for some reason you can't seem to get pregnant, and you keep trying. Okay, there is a second chance here. Spirit sees that, and it does feel at some point something can change. I don't feel that. I feel like something can change. I cannot give you a definite answer on that. Okay. I would say don't give up. The other thing that I'm seeing here is there's a relationship that some of you guys still feel drawn to. And you may not have met this person yet. I'm not seeing that you've met this person yet. I feel like this person is coming towards you. I feel like this is destined, but the reason why you haven't met this person just yet is because you still have to work on your mother wounds for some of you. Um, your self-love, the fact that you have trouble truly embracing and giving love, right? Because for some reason, your self-love and the love you give others, it was affected by relationships that were very close to you. Especially if you had issues around a mother, okay? Maybe some of you had an absent mother. Let's get that Empress in reverse for Aries. Okay, we have the Moon card coming out. That's what you call subconscious fears, okay? Depression, fears, fears of the unknown, things feeling very murky, but the subconscious and also the dreams. So let's get clarifications as to what's going on with the moon. What's going on with Aries and the moon? Page of Swords in reverse. Some of you guys really need to be really receptive and open to what you've been trying to push down. Okay. Some of you guys may not like what you feel or see when you start to uncover, because it could be very painful for you and it could uncover more raw truths. Okay. But you need to deal with this. Okay. Some of you guys, there's somebody that you're not talking to and they're spying on you. They're gossiping about you. They're spying about you. Okay. This was a lot of heartbreak here. There was disloyalty here. So I do feel when it comes to your heart space, Aries, you're very guarded about it and you're very scared. Okay. And it's because you've been hurt. It could be one time strong enough to really mess you up. It could be multiple things. For some of you, more than 3 things. So Spirit is saying with that temperance here that you are acknowledging, your very first card is the strongest for me, that this is a season of healing. And I'm talking like deep healing. We're talking childhood, subconscious, past relationships, everything that makes you feel that kind of negates and closes your mind to the all that could be's in your life. Very serious reading. What else about Aries? 7 of Wands, very defensiveness, right? So Spirit is highlighting boundaries. Some of you have very healthy boundaries, right? Some of you guys have unhealthy boundaries, meaning getting taken advantage of or pushing people away because you've been tested and you're always feeling like something, you're questioning intentions of everything around you, and you could be already feeling that life is testing you. So make sure, Aries, again, Aries right over here, that your boundaries are in a healthy place, okay? It's almost like you're pushing away, right? You're pushing away. What else for Aries? There goes Aries. You're coming out again with the Fool card. This is your new chapter, your new beginning. Okay, with the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you guys have to free yourself from situations like jobs, roommates, friendships, whatever, but you have to take a leap of faith into a new direction. So this is telling me that there's something here that you feel is not working. So if you're dealing with other people, it might be time for you to leave that situation behind, right? If you feel like you're trying to if you feel like you're stuck on a project, you might need a collaboration. You might need another eye. You might need a new skill. You might need to learn something else. Okay, so yep, there it is. Ace of Pentacles, a new skill, a new job, hidden in the bottom of the deck. And they're trying to cut the grass when I'm trying to talk here. Ooh, I gotta get out of here. I gotta pick up my kid. But Aries, you have a lot of opportunity here, especially around passions and money and relationships. But I feel what's highlighting for you at this present time in your life is analyzing what do you need to work on, right? The people that you surround yourself with, the job that you do, the business or the career. It's like, where do you see yourself in 3 years? Let's say 3 years, let's say a year from now. The family dynamics that you're in, whether you're married, right? Whether you're single, is this sisters, brothers, cousins, friends, husbands, wives? Are you single? What's going on here, right? And Spirit is saying that right now is a very, very pivotal time for your healing into your subconscious on these fears, on these blocks that you are giving to yourself. You're being unfair to yourself, but it's understandable because of the amount of trauma that you have experienced from different aspects of your life. You don't want to rush the process, but make sure, Aries, that in this moment of stillness, that you are doing some form of healing work into the subconscious, okay, so that you can look at life a little bit more different, a little bit more hopeful, a little bit more faithful. All right, one last thing for Aries. Oh, the money card. That's what I wanted to draw. I drew this last time. Money for Aries. Let's get a few messages for money for Aries. Okay, we have foresight. We were talking about sight. Pay attention to things that are important to ensure wealth. Be farsighted and alert. So thinking into the future, like I was saying, right? Look at everything. What is really going on below, above? Be vigilant, right? Investments. Investments made will have positive results that will bring prosperity. Invest wisely. Okay, investments. Aries and money. Aries and money. Savings. You always need to put something off for a bad day. Create savings for the future. Okay. Wealth. You are moving towards real wealth and prosperity. Keep up the great work. Okay. Aries is very beautiful energy. For those of you in businesses, give me 1 second. I have a business deck. Spiritual businesses, any business. Let's see what Spirit wants to tell you. What advice for Aries in business? Entrepreneurship. Those in entrepreneurship. Okay, 3 cards, Aries. Mastermind, write, and brainstorm. Copywriting. Copywriting is the art of persuasion. Learn how to craft words that speak to the heart of your ideal clients. Okay. Mastermind. Join a community of entrepreneurs who can give you the love, support, and feedback you need to achieve your dreams. That kind of like the collaboration I was talking about. And brainstorm. Keep fresh ideas flowing for your business. If you feel stuck, take some quiet time with your journal and write down everything that comes. And I just got in my mind, some of you may need a little road trip, a little vacation, get you out of the current environment that you're in, right? All right, Aries, I'm gonna leave this there for you. If it resonated, please let me know how, and I will talk to you soon. I missed you guys. Sorry for being so delayed. I'm dealing with a stomach infection. Bye.